Alright guys, update to our Supra. It's back in the garage. Check it out. It's been a minute. It's been a while seeing this car. Back in the garage because it was in the shop, body shop, for the past 4 or 5 months. On my previous video, we did a lot of work on this side right here. The subframe replaced, caliper, brakes, a little bit of a lower arm. Man, there's a lot. We gonna put everything back together here. Here's the shock tower. It was replaced brand new on the shock tower, but it wasn't bolted right. It was just like a semi bolt right here. So technically you don't put bolts on this thing, you put like those rivets, those hard rivets on this thing. Drill a hole, line her up all the way to the bottom right here. There's rivet holes in there. So on this video guys, we're gonna do a little bit of work, suspension work. You can see all parts right here. There's the front knuckle, aluminum knuckle, electronic suspension shocks, and then the upper mounts right there. Upper mounts, we got all the guidelines right here, everything. All right, so I'm changing that because of these right here. See that nut? It's off-centered, supposed to be in the middle. Because the impact, it hits right here. Looks like the mounts is busted out. To save time, we're gonna have to change all those 3 pieces. Take out all these bad parts, okay? Just to save time. I don't know about the knuckle. We're gonna have to think about the knuckle. So we'll think about that. Let's go and change the shocks. Let's go change the struts. Take out the upper mounts and the springs, and then put the new one in. So stay tuned. Let's get started. Alright guys, there we go. Here's the suspension of this Supra right here. There's like a couple arms, the front arms, the lower arms right here. Tie rod, steering, sway bar. There's a sway bar links, and there's the struts right here. There's a bolt that we need to take out so that the struts will loose from the knuckle. There's a lot of connectors right here for the suspension. We'll undo everything here, and then we'll turn on the camera after and then show you what I did. Alright guys, so I got the wiring is disconnect from the struts. There's 2 sensors right here and a couple harness wiring on this side, just a hook right here. Just unhook it away from the struts. Anything connects to the knuckle, like this side right here. I got the bracket off from the knuckle that holds the brake hose right here. Okay, so pretty much everything is good. The bolt right here, I think they're like 16mm socket. There's the bolt right there with brackets is out. Okay, that pinch the struts from the knuckle. There's a way to install that. There's a couple ways to get this thing out of the knuckle. I'm gonna show you that in a bit. But let's go up on the top. We're gonna take out this 4 bolts right there for the upper mounts. I'll just use 13mm on that one. So just quickly take them out here. Alright, last one. You could see that nut drop right there. Oh, this whole thing just came off. Oh yeah, because there's nothing that holds the bottom, that's why. Alright guys, so be careful, okay? Be careful with working on this. Just make sure to put a jack stand on the bottom here. And the whole thing just dropped. That's what it looked like. Look at this mounts. This bushing is shot. Wow. Alright, so this is the part right here. Let's put some PB Blast in here. We're gonna slide this struts out of the knuckle. Check this out. I found the piece that came out right here. Yeah. It's supposed to be like that, and there's like another piece right here is missing. Alright guys, so we're gonna be taking out the struts here. Make sure to spray some PB Blast or penetrating fluid to it easy to come out, and make sure to get that bolt and nut out from here. 13 mil, and there's a slit right here. Okay, we're gonna be using this pickled fork. This is what I use to remove ball joint out of tie rod. So we're just gonna slide that in right here, and then we're gonna hammer it down so that this will spread open, easy to get the struts out. There we go. Just wiggle it. There we go, guys. That's out. That's it. So make sure to clean that up when you put a new one in. Okay, this is what it looks like. Alright, let's take this struts apart. We need to take out this nut right here. Make sure you get the compressor tool to compress this coil. Okay, be careful with doing this kind of stuff because this will spring loaded on you. Alright, just for reference, make sure to take a picture or make a video before you take this out. Okay, get the marking. There's a rubber lower boot right here. Get that edge of the spring sits right there. Same thing on this side, the edge of the spring sits nice right there. Take a picture so that is for your reference later, so that you don't struggle when you put the new one back in. Be careful with the sensor because you might damage this. Be careful because it's just plastic. Better to take this out, put it on the side. Alright guys, we got this struts. This is the original one. We're gonna compress the spring so that we could take out this nut right here. When the spring compress, it's time to take out the nut. So go ahead,